Messed me up with this one, baby. You left me when we had so many plans and so many dreams. I'll never be the same. Waking up without you is horrible. Going to sleep knowing you're not coming home to wake me up is unusual. You was my routine. I try so hard to seek understanding and comfort, but I can't. You was my rock and my everything, and nothing feels right. Last conversation we had, you told me that you promised to take care of me for life, and that you got me for life. I know that's still true, and nobody could ever take your place. And I love you so much, Brandon.
Things a young girl could experience, from getting chased around the house with his Freddy Krueger mask to him teaching me how to do a backflip on the trampoline. There was never a dull moment. I always looked up to him, no matter what he did, and he was still kind of my role model. He was perfect to me. It wasn't until I got older and got a better understanding of life that I realized he wasn't perfect and he had his own struggles. Through the ups and downs and arguments and makeups, I still had the utmost respect for him as a person. I remember growing up thinking that I was gonna get my heart broken by someone that cheated on me or something. But no, Brandon, you broke my heart when you passed. Not having you around anymore makes my heart feel empty. I've never felt this amount of pain in my life. Sorry, y'all. Okay. I remember at my college graduation party less than a year ago, you told me you were gonna get better because of me. You wanted me to be so successful, and you wanted to have a healthier lifestyle for me. I broke down and told you that I'm tired of seeing you struggle with your problems and that I didn't want to see you end up where you are now. Brandon, I know you tried your hardest, and I can't fault you for that. All I ever wanted was for you to be happy, so hopefully you found peace. Please look over me, Mommy, Daddy, Ricky, D'Essence, Malik, Aaron, Grandma, and the rest of the family. I promise that I'll do everything you told me to do, become successful, and chase my dreams. To my mommy, you were the best mommy anyone could ever ask for.
Hey, how you guys doing? I wanted to come back and give you guys an update on Ricky Smiley's son, Brandon, rest in peace. This is his funeral. As you guys can see, this is Ricky Smiley. DJ, stop the beat. And this is Brandon's daughter that he leaves behind. And this is Ricky Smiley's granddaughter, how precious. So I want to share with you guys some clips of the funeral. It was streamed. However, I'm just updating you guys to let you guys know what happened. Check this video. If you guys did not know, Ricky Smiley, his son, passed away not too long ago. They said he was supposed to be going to church with them on Sunday. And Sunday morning, he was discovered by his friend, and that's all we know. We don't know much about it. And it's been speculation, and you guys already know what was the speculation. You can put it down in the comment section. All right, let's check it out.
Brandon was always the goofy big brother of the family. You can never sit with him or even look at him in a serious situation. He always just makes you want to laugh. The only time I could take him serious is when he's mad. Brandon was the greatest big brother I could ever ask for. Brandon was my big brother when I was a baby. He was my big brother when I grew bigger than him. And even though he's not with us today, he's gonna always be my big brother. And I love you forever and miss you.
My brother Brandon, he used to take us to the movies every weekend, me, Malik, and Aaron. And we would be so excited because it was the only time that my dad would let us stay out late, as long as we was with Brandon. And after we left the movies, he would take us to Waffle House, and we would still be out late, and we would get to come home at 12 a.m. just because we was with Brandon. But every time we left the movies, while we were driving back home into the neighborhood, Brandon would turn the heat up in the car. He would roll up the windows, and he would lock the windows, and then he would fart. And we would have to suffer the whole rest of the way ride home. And he would make sure it was a slow ride through the neighborhood. And I remember one time, me and Brandon had a prank week, because we always did pranks on each other. And we had a week of pranks where we went back and forth pranking each other. And then I asked my dad, because I'm like, I got to get him good, because he keep getting me. So I got to get him good. I asked my dad, what should I do? And my dad was like, just get a whole bunch of condiments, get some hot sauce, honey, get a whole bunch of shampoo, conditioner, and pour it in his sheets. So I laced his sheets with all of those things, a whole bunch of different everything. And I knew he was gonna go to sleep in his bed, so I seen him the next morning, and I was like, I hope you slept well. And he started laughing, and he was like, yeah, you got me real good. But the next morning when I woke up, I had a mannequin that he cut all the hair off. He tied it to the ceiling fan, so when I woke up, the mannequin was just spinning around with no hair above me. And I knew, I said, I can't get you, like, you always gonna do me better. But me and Brandon, we had a relationship where we wouldn't talk every day, we wouldn't even talk every week, but every time I seen him, every time I talked to him, it was just like no time had passed. I seen him on Christmas. That was our last day we saw him, Christmas Day. And I'm just thankful that I got to see my brother one last time. My brother's finally at peace, and I'm grateful to have been his little sister. And I just want to say, from your siblings, we love you, Brandon. And CIP, Comedy and Peace.
So, hilarious, creative, talented, headstrong, charismatic, charming, and humble are just a few words that can describe Brandon. Most people that have met him for the first time have seen him perform and will say, oh my gosh, he's so funny, but he was way deeper than that. Not only was he a comedian, but he was a creative genius that could have gone so far if he had the chance. Other than these amazing traits, he was my big brother, my protector. I can't even count how many times he told me, if someone ever puts their hands on you, you better call me. I always knew he had my back and that he would protect me through the good and the bad. Growing up with him was one of the craziest things a young girl could experience. From getting chased around the house with his Freddy Krueger mask to him teaching me how to do a backflip on the trampoline. There was never a dull moment. I always looked up to him, no matter what he did. He was still kind of my role model. He was perfect to me. It wasn't until I got older and got a better understanding of life that I realized he wasn't perfect and he had his own struggles. Through the ups and downs and arguments and makeups, I still had the utmost respect for him as a person. I remember growing up thinking that I was gonna get my heart broken by someone that like cheated on me or something. But no, Brandon, you broke my heart when you passed. Not having you around anymore makes my heart feel empty. I've never felt this amount of pain in my life. Sorry, y'all. Okay. I remember at my college graduation party less than a year ago, you told me you were gonna get better because of me. You wanted me to be so successful, and you wanted to have a healthier lifestyle for me. I broke down and told you that I'm tired of seeing you struggle with your problems and that I didn't want to see you end up where you are now. Brandon, I know you tried your hardest, and I can't fault you for that. All I ever wanted was for you to be happy, so hopefully you found peace. Please look over me, Mommy, Daddy, Ricky, D'Essence, Malik, Aaron, Grandma, and the rest of the family. I promise that I'll do everything you told me to do, become successful, and chase my dreams. To my mommy, the best mommy anyone could ever ask for. You've been through a lot, but you never let that stop you from being a good mommy. Brandon really loves you, and I know he wouldn't have made it that far without you. To my daddy, you stepped up and took on a father role when you didn't have to. You took Brandon in like he was your own and never second-guessed it. He appreciated you more than you know. And he would tell me all the time that you're a great dad, and you taught him how he should be as a father to Storm. And to Storm, I will always protect you, and I won't let anything happen to you. I love you so much. And to Ricky, the Essence, Malik, and Aaron, thank you for being there for him and showing him love and making him happy. Brandon, I love you forever, and I can't wait to see you again.
All right, this is his girlfriend.
And I just want to say a couple things to him. To the love of my life, my best friend, my listening ear, my rider, the person that would definitely make sure I felt special. You totally messed me up with this one, baby. You left me when we had so many plans and so many dreams. I'll never be the same. Waking up without you is horrible. Going to sleep knowing you're not coming home to wake me up is unusual. You was my routine. I try so hard to seek understanding and comfort, but I can't. You was my rock and my everything, and nothing feels right. Last conversation we had, you told me that you promised to take care of me for life and that you got me for life. I know that's still true and nobody could ever take your place. And I love you so much, Brandon.
She looked just like him. She heavy. First of all, I just want to say thank God for my life. Thank God for Brandon. Thank God for Brenda and Taurus. Everything that everybody that participated in his life, all of the meals, basketball, Taurus, the football. I know about that bull ring. All of his high school friends, college students, everybody from Alabama State, everybody from University of Alabama schools he attended, Faith Chapel. Pastor, man, thank you. You came over there, stopped by the house, walked in the front door and just hugged everybody when it was just raw and uncut. You and, you know, and Pastor Brian, First Baptist Church, Kingston, my son's church, Pastor Miller, where he was raised. Pastor King, you know, being that you've been through this yourself, I remember when your son passed away. Pastor Brian, I was sitting there with you when your daughter passed away, Sade. So I'm in the club with y'all, so now I understand exactly what y'all went through and how y'all feel. Pastor Solomon, always good to have you. Darlene McCoy, my friend and colleague from Radio 1. Darlene, I love you. Thank you for that beautiful song. This morning, that's my little sister, Darlene McCoy. My other little sister, Leandria Johnson. Thank you so much. Woodlawn High School alumni, my fraternity brothers, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, everybody that came over from Atlanta. Thank y'all, Brenda and Tara's neighbors that drove all the way down, and everybody. We have dual people from Cleveland, from the 216. So a lot of us in Georgia, everybody that came from all over the country. In Detroit, man, God bless y'all. Thank y'all so much for sharing in this life. And I absolutely love y'all. Miss Lurleen, he absolutely loved you. Them little pancakes that you make in that little cast iron skillet in that kitchen with that alligator syrup. Everybody mouthed up. Stand up, Miss Lurleen. I want you, this is great grandmother. Stand up. That's Miss Lurleen Corbin. She don't play no games. She didn't play with none of us. She'll let you know. And she wonderful. Miss Ravis, his grandparents' mama, Pumpkin, Miss Ravis, mama, Pumpkin, y'all stand up. His grandparents. Thank you. All of his beautiful aunts on both sides, where y'all at, stand up. Aunties and uncles. It takes a community. Gary, thank you. You're more than just a morning show co-host. You babysitted Brandon when I had to go out of town. And you too, Miss Janie. Nice to all my kids. And yeah, there she is right there. Stand up, Miss Janie, in my morning show. Y'all can stand up the morning show. .98.7 KISS FM. So thank y'all so much. And we're gonna have to, in this last recognition, I want y'all to give Brandon's wonderful, awesome mother who laid down and labored and gave birth to him a real standing ovation. That's the real champ. Stand up, brother. Turn around and wave. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank everybody so much for coming out. Reverend, you having it. God bless y'all. And y'all make sure y'all keep all of us lifted up in prayer. It's tough. As Jay say, when the flowers have withered, when the cards and the calls stop, man, we stuck with those memories and that grief. So God bless y'all so much. And from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you.